Ooh, Monday morning. We're about halfway through this 8-mile run today. It's good to be back. Good to be back. Gonna have a great week. The temperature's cooling down, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, during my runs I am, but I like that heat and a 72-degree morning. Well, good for running. Oh, I miss the 80-degree mornings. I miss complaining about the 80-degree mornings. Achilles, I can feel it. Definitely. I thought it was just in my head yesterday. No, I can feel it. Not painful. Just gonna really make sure to take care of it when I'm not running. It's my only option at this point. Happy Monday. Returning from training, general rule of thumb, if you take a week off, you're not gonna lose this fitness as quickly as you think you do. You can generally return to the same level of mileage you were at right before the injury. Now 2 weeks, you're gonna wanna take the week before that's mileage, and then 3 weeks again, and again, and again. People tend to try to jump in quicker than they think, and that's where you risk injury again, but typically you're not losing fitness as fast as you would think. I'm gonna try to do a little more post-run stretching and pre-run warm-up, just being a little more proactive with all of it. I think I would just kind of rip it and go with it, and that's not smart. That humidity is back, baby, and I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm thinking maybe I might be back as well. We're about a quarter way through a 14-mile run this Wednesday. I put an ACE bandage on my calf, some icy hot, some ibuprofen. It just felt pretty good. I think I'm just gonna be extremely cautious, proactive, and just baby this thing the rest of the way out. During runs, after runs, before runs, taking care of it. I think we'll be good. So, it's getting pretty dark later and later in the morning, which is unfortunate, but we'll still see the sunrise today, and it's got a real good chance to be another good one. Guess we'll find out here in, what time is it? Like 45 minutes. Let's roll, baby. One thing I will say, every other day, I'm starting to get emails from Strava saying, you're no longer the local legend, so-and-so took it from you. You take 1 week off, you get a little complacent. People start snatching it from you. Not that I actually care, but okay, maybe. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's it?
Yeah. No, I'm lying.
So, one thing I am gonna try to do is typically either Thursday or Saturday I've been doing like a shorter run. I think when I first started it was only like 1.5 miles, 2 miles on one of those days, and then it got up to like 3.5. But I think I'm gonna change that out and do more biking, or I guess you'd call it cross training. Just a little less impact on the legs, and gonna give myself another day, my lower body another day to rest a little bit more in between runs, just so I can recover a little better. This last, whatever it is, 8 weeks, it's gonna be all about focusing on recovery in between workouts. So I think they say biking to running translates like 2 to 1, 3 to 1. Basically, if I was gonna run 2 miles, I'm gonna do 20 minutes of biking at a moderate pace. 3 miles, 30 minutes. You just kind of go from there. That way I can still get some cardio, still get my legs going, but save them a little bit more. That was good. I will say that typically, like Wednesdays, I have my long run, right? And Wednesday night, like I've been kind of overt most of the week, or I am overt most of the week. You got to get up early, get these workouts in. But Wednesday night, you got like a Thursday lift the next day, and just went on a big run, celebrating a little bit, but also making sure I spent some time with Brooke. I'll have a drink or two on a Wednesday night. And I always thought it was just because I had a long run, was dehydrated, and then a drink on top of that, that would leave me waking up with a pretty nasty, like, I guess you'd say a hangover just after one drink. But I didn't have anything yesterday. We actually just went to the beach and still woke up with that feeling. So it definitely is just the dehydration. So I might need to look at, do I still work out on Thursday? If I push it to the evening, get a little more recovery, sleep in a little bit more. Food for thought. Workout's done though. Felt pretty good. Time for the work day. Let's roll. What a crazy start to this Friday. Forgot, somehow, I never do that. Forgot to set my alarm. Thank goodness. Pretty elite of me. Still woke up at the same time that I was supposed to. So that worked out. But then, right off the bat, already woken up like, what the hell's happening? Because my alarm didn't wake me up. Had to deal with some stuff at work, like ASAP. So I'm already panicked, now in a ramble. And we're leaving straight from work today. Let's go straight to Atlanta. So Brooke's on the way. So I'm dropping her off at work. So on a super tight time schedule. I'm just all over the place. But we're 7.5 miles in this 9-mile Texas tempo run. Beautiful sunrise this morning. We're on a cool down lap. Last lap, we're gonna push it. We've been going like a little easier than we typically do. Like a 8.5 minute mile tempo pace, which isn't hard, but first week back, I wanted to ease into it. Typically we're doing like 7.5, 7:45. Not today, but this last lap, I'm gonna push it. So here we go. Back home in Atlanta for Labor Day weekend. Saturday morning, family's in town. It's fantastic. Just finished up 5-mile run, just light and easy because I'm not gonna work out tomorrow. So did my Sunday workout, and there's a lot more hills around here than Chucktown, but man, is it pretty. Hard to beat coming home. Gonna do like a little circuit body weight training. Everyone else went to the gym, but it's so nice out, and I didn't want to go on the treadmill. I just ran for 50 minutes. So yeah, just gonna do some push-ups, sit-ups, just get a little fitness in, and have a day at our Worth annual Labor Day holiday. Football on today. Games, golf, family, friends. Quite the enjoyable, the most enjoyable, not even right, quite the enjoyable weekend ahead of us. Georgia.